Hello Smash Com Tourney of Tourney fans, and welcome to Beta League number 7, the second to last tournament of the Beta League Series 1. Yeah, there's a lot of numbers I threw in there. But yeah, there's only 2 Beta Leagues left, so this is a good opportunity for some of those fighters that aren't doing too well to try and claw their way back into the higher ranks. So, I mean, I say higher, like any higher than they already are, because they're not doing too well. But yeah, lots of new fights happening today, so lots of opportunities, and yeah, could be quite good fun. And I've got new spreadsheet updates, so hopefully this will all go smoothly, he says. First things first, we have Ryu from the Shroom Dogs versus Simon from Gorilla Limon. Both quite close to each other. You've got Ryu is 50th, and Simon is 45th. So both of those places are pretty bad, to be honest. And I'll tell you how bad when I actually type some numbers. Yeah, so Ryu is in relegation, so he's going to really need to win this. If he wants to avoid going down, he's just going to deepen himself into the bottom tier. At the moment, he's second to bottom tier, whereas Simon's just on the cusp. So, well, I was going to say a loss here would be terrible, but Ryu is dead, so that's a win for Simon. Just like that. So, let's have a look. I said a new spreadsheet, now I don't know what I'm doing. Right, Simon 1, Ryu 3-7. Okie dokie, so that has helped Simon out quite a bit. I'll get to that in a minute when I can figure out what I'm doing. Right, anyway, Ike from the Limon, another Limon fighter. No. What am I chatting about? Oh, he is. No, Ike is a Limon fighter versus Pac-Man from the Source. So, already the teams that have, like, shown up are notoriously bad teams. So hopefully, a few wins here could do some good. Pac-Man, obviously differential in the Ultimate Dream Team, as he is the only person picked, and that's from When Life Gives You Lemons. Anyway, what was I chatting about? So every time I speak, something goes wrong. This is fast paced. I can't keep up. Anyway, after that one, Simon. Yes, he says. Yeah, I'm getting there. Right, so, anyway, Ike. 7-6 for Ike. So he's not doing too bad, and that's another win for the Limon early off. We know how good they did in the last Alpha League tournament. So, huge news. And Pac-Man, unfortunately, is 6-7. Which is not good for the Source. Anyway, Incineroar, who comes second in the last tournament, and Mega Man. Did Mega Man come second before? I can't even remember, to be honest. I thought we did. Let's have a little look. So, Troll Find. You can tell that the cogs are turning up here right now. Okay, so Mega Man did come second, so both of these guys have a silver medal to their name. Now, Incineroar's picked up a hammer, which is usually game, set, match, but it looks like Mega Man's going to hold on unless he... No? I was going to say unless he jumps into the Dragon's Den, but it didn't go too bad for him. Anyway, Ike. Okay, so Ike is now 21st. And Pac-Man is somewhere. I thought I'd be so much more organised than this. Oh, I've grown so much, and now look at me. Now I can barely get through. Right, Incineroar with the loss. That's for the Fuels. And Mega Man gets the win for the Shroom Dogs. And also great news that Mega Man's in my dream team, and quite a few people's dream teams. So, yeah, let's just roll with that. Can I keep up is the word. The answer is no. There we go. Right, Snake. From the Dogs again, a lot of Dogs fighters to start off versus Meta Knight from the Vipers. Okay, everything seems to be going okay, he says. Right, helped if I did this first. So anyway, Meta Knight is ranked 8, so he's in an all-star position and will hopefully continue to remain up there. But Snake is 36, So, again, a loss here could be really crucial at this time of the tournament. So, let's just see how that goes. Where did that leave us with some other characters? So, Mega Man, interestingly enough, Mega Man is now 9th. As he moved up, which is what we like to see. In a minute, I'll actually comment on what's going on. 27. Yeah, cool. Right, so it seems Meta Knight's doing pretty well. Yeah, sorry, Mega Man got through. Don't know what I'm talking about. So he's moved up to 9th, and Cinnamon is now in 27th. Thought this would make things quicker. Oh god. I got above myself. It's like when you buy a new pair of shoes and you're like, I'm the man. Anyway, shocking twist there. Snake manages to pull through and actually beat Meta Knight. It's going to be really costly for Meta Knight now. So if we go Snake, it's on 6 for 6. Very neutral indeed. Meta Knight is now 10 for 6. Which has still got him in 8. So Mega Man is literally on the same points, but it's just trailing a little bit behind there. But well done to Snake, who gets through for the dogs. And the dogs needed this kind of breakthrough, to be honest with you. Right, so next up is a crystal match between Ice Climbers and Isabelle. These guys have fought before. And one of the few matches that these fighters have fought between everyone. That makes sense. Does that make sense? If it didn't, I'm sorry. But yeah, so Ice Climbers ranked 22nd for the dudes and Isabelle ranked 30th. Now last time these guys did fight, Ice Climbers won. And got that crucial crystal win for the Topaz League. Am I keeping up? Just about, he says. Just about. These fights, they're just going too quickly. Anyway, I need Ice Climbers to win this because they're my dream team, so let's go Ice Climbers. The only reason I've changed all this and spent hours and hours, and sorry that the Alpha League was late to upload, but basically I didn't want to keep dropping pens. That's just what I kept doing. So I was like, I'll need to make this on the computer. So everything would be there, everything would run smooth. And instead, just suffering. I'm not suffering that much really, am I? So Ice Climbers have the win yet again, which another dream team sensation for me. I will take that. So in the Topaz League, that's Ice Climbers' 3rd win, believe it or not, and they've beaten Isabelle twice, as I obviously just mentioned. So Ice Climbers, because you have to do this bit first. Just talking you through it. Ice Climbers are on 8 for 6. Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. Oh, God. Ice Climbers, 8 for 6. And Isabelle is 6 for 7. So that was a win for the dudes over the tech. Which, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Well, Ice Climbers have moved up to 18th. Which I can tell you. So from 22nd to 18th. Because that's the kind of information I'm learning here. Anyway, next up, Roy the Boy, everyone's favourite, ranked in 62nd. He's in deep shit, whereas King Dedede is ranked 3rd. So he is literally on top. Like, this should be game, set, match within a few seconds. But have no fear, when Roy the Boy turns up, magical things happen, as we've learned throughout this tournament. Who remembers that one win that he got? Because I don't. Maybe he got more than one. I don't know. Being 62nd, no, he didn't get more than 1. He's definitely 1 for 6, right? He's definitely 1 for 6. Can he make it 2 for 6? As he fights for the dudes that have just got Ice Climbers through. The robots have no one through at the moment. Oh, look, I've got so much information now. Funnily enough, in the first leg, 2 Limons got through. In the second leg, 2 dogs got through. And if Roy the Boy wins, 2 dudes get through. However, that is a chunky fat arse. A-S-K, by the way. Dedede's also got his special. He's literally slammed Roy the Boy off the screen. And that is so painful that I can't even say. So, King Dedede's still in 3rd. Obviously, it's very close up the top. Yeah, he's a point off of Sephiroth, who still has yet to have a fight. Oh, I didn't add the win, did I? So actually, 16 for 4. Oh, no. So he's actually second now. Ah, I'll take that back. Whereas RTB is now 64th, which is officially last place. Which, dear. What a sad turn of events. So with only one tournament left, I mean, even if he wins all 5, he's going to be on like 6 for 7. He's still going to be in minus points, which is crazy. But anyway, moving forward, we've got Sephiroth, ranked 3rd, just slipped from 2nd, versus Bowser, who's ranked 16th. Both of these guys have won a tournament. And at the moment, Bowser's looking to be a pro, whereas Sephiroth is surely going to be an all-star. And that has helped his case. Like, I'm trying to keep on top of things, but when people die this quick, it's very hard. So Sephiroth is now an 18 for 5, which should surely move him closer to Olimar. So Bowser slips the ranks and he's now in 20th. And Sephiroth is on matching points with Olimar. So one more win and that will be absolutely mahoosive for him. So Sephiroth. Now ranked 2nd. Putting King Dedede to 3rd. And Bowser is now 20th. Right, anyway, Zelda from the Gun Tech versus King K. Rool. I got it right. For the dudes. So the dudes have had a great tournament so far. Oh no, they've not had a great tournament. They've got one person through. Anyway, crucial win for the Vipers there, by the way. And with the Lemons and Dogs getting through, that's going to change things up at the bottom. It does change things up at the bottom. It's really close down there now. With the Sauce on minus 10, Lemon on minus 12, and the Shroom Dogs on minus 12. So... And King K. Rool is dead. So, here we go. Zelda, where you at? Zelda's on 9 for 6, so she's now moved up to 13th, which is really awesome. And King K is on 6 for 7, so he's had a few good moments, but not good enough, is what they say. So, yeah, nice. So King K, yeah, he's 36th now. I don't know what he was before because I forgot to type some bits in. Anyway, speaking of Lemon versus Lemon, here's another Lemon versus Lemon fight. With Jigglypuff versus Zero Suit. Both of these guys need this win. This is where it can get interesting. None of them are in relegation, but they're sort of flirting with the idea. So Jigglypuff is 45th, and Zero Suit is 47th, so it's literally like, you know, on the cusp. And again, a crucial win here for the Lemon to get through. Obviously, it'll keep them neutral, but that can be a good thing. As for Dream Team, which I haven't mentioned much of because it's been so fast-paced this tournament, Jigglypuff is in a couple of people's, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Jigglypuff is in Team Uberwell when life gives you Lemon. So let's root for Jigglypuff, who so far is doing extremely well. Picks up the assist trophy, as well as having Zero Suit on over 100% damage. Oh, that's a great hit from Jigglypuff. But the assist trophy does the hard work, and Jigglypuff wins. So, Zero Suit now looking in big trouble on 3 for 7 as she moves down to 55th into relegation. And Jigglypuff slowly escapes, as it were. So, Jigglypuff is now 36th, moved up from 45th. There's a lot of typing going on. On to our next crystal match between Sheik and Wolf, who are yet to face each other, but Sheik is a lot stronger and is ranked 14th, whereas Wolf is ranked 47th. Wolf for the Vipers and Sheik for the Robots. Get that right? Yeah, I did. So Wolf's got one win anyway. Wolf got one win against Ness, and Sheik has 2, and they were both against Sonic. So none of these have fought each other. Now we've got to be rooting for Sheik because Sheik's in Team Unknown. And it's the logo for Team Unknown. Whereas Wolf, no one picked them for their dream team. So looking forward to next series. I've been working on something to make it easier to pick the dream team, so hopefully we get more people involved. And Sheik wins. That's great news. So Sheik is on 9 for 5, which moves her up to 9th, which is crazy. That's 14th to 9th. And Wolf Stips on 3 to 7, so he's going to be in relegation. He really needed that win, leaving it down to like the last minute to actually pull something off here. But Sheik, yeah, 9th now. That is absolutely craziness. So just outside of being an all-star, but still a pro, so that's one thing. And obviously the crystal match as well. I forgot to add that. So Sheik's now in charge. She's winning the Sapphire League, which is a very congested league with 3 wins. 2 more to go. Anyway, Daisy from the Fuels versus Peach from the Vipers. Up next. Big news. Scooty bup bup. Boom. Right. Both of these guys in relegation. However, Peach is 58, so she's in the D2 tier, so even further down, and Daisy's 49, so she's in D1. Both pretty bad, bear in mind. I think I've got the hang of this now. New system, new me. Anyway, great win for Daisy. Daisy's in 3 dream teams, so a lot of people are going to be happy with that victory. That's for sure. So, Daisy. She's on 4 for 6. She's only moved up to 46, so she's not safe. Whereas Peach is on 2 for 7, so she is now 61st, which is pretty diabolical if you ask me. Daisy, 46th. Just escaping relegation, just literally on the cusp. Right, next up, Byleth for the Robots versus Luigi for the Tech. Now, interestingly enough, Luigi has beaten Byleth before, but these guys are pretty close in the range. Luigi in 21st and Byleth in 23rd. I hope I'm adding all the wins and losses. Like, this is crazy intense right now. Who knows if I've done this right? Let's just do that. No, that's good. 14. No, that's good. Cool. He says, I still don't really know what's going on. But I need Luigi to win because he's in my dream team. Yeah, and at the moment I'm pretty against it. So having a look, I am 3rd. And I'm 2 points off of 2nd. Things have changed for me. Oh, all of Team Uberwell's fighters are through. Zelda's through. Snake, Jigglypuff, and Daisy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello 3rd, my old friend. Obviously I will show everyone the table when we get to it, but right now you just got to imagine everything. No one seems to be doing anything, but there's a lot of specials about. Byleth picked up a special. Whereas Luigi's was a fake special and has done him some serious damage, which means that obviously Luigi has lost. Byleth is now on 8 for 6, which puts her in 18th. Luigi, who once upon a time was looking like he was going to be an all-star, is now on neutral, 7 for 7. That's craziness. Byleth, well done. Now 18th. Well done. So Byleth would be a pro if it was to end right now. Anyway, next up is Falco from the Tech versus Mewtwo for the Dudes. Mewtwo is in 56th, which, as I've already said, is really bad and in relegation. Falco's pretty safe in 35th, so Mewtwo really needs to win this. Both of these guys appeared in several dream teams. Falco seems to have the upper hand here, as expected, but we all know anything can change in these tournaments, so... Yeah, I feel like this is working alright. Okay. Right, Mewtwo's almost lasted a minute. Sorry, I lost my trail of thought there. I was miles away. Miles away, he says. Mewtwo's made it to a minute. And he's lived. He's got an assist trophy. Potentially turn this round. He actually has turned it round. I don't know how that's happened, but Mewtwo has just got the victory. So Falco is on 5 for 7, and Mewtwo out of nowhere on 3 for 6, putting him to 48th, which, if my calculations are correct, puts him just out of relegation, literally just by 1. Now, Falco's gone down to 45th, so I was saying he was safe, but with 1 tournament left, there is potential he could fall a bit further down. Marth versus Sonic. So, Marth for the sauce, Sonic for the fuels. I'm at that crossroad again, guys. Energy Source, my team versus Sonic from my dream team. Sonic's pretty good in fairness. He's 16th. Whereas Marth struggled. Oh, only a little bit. It's 39. Yeah, you know. It's next. Next, we've got an absolute howler of a fight. I'm already nervous. Okay, back to being organised. Maybe. Oh, Sonic has appeared to kill himself. Do you know what? I'm over it, okay? My dream team is looking like in trouble. So I'm quite happy with what just happened really there. Like, good old Marth. Marth for the victory. Anyway, what are you on now, Marth? 6 for 6. Whereas Sonic is on 8 for 7. So Sonic slips to 20th. And Marth has gone up to 29. So that's D tier. Which I know because I've done my spreadsheet. God, I get so excited about a spreadsheet. Anyway, what an awful game this is. So this is a source fight with Ness ranked in 50th, relegation, versus Captain Falcon, the only fighter out of the whole thing to have not won a fight yet. And they're both energy source fighters. Have we got anyone for... Oh yeah, we've just got Marth through. Yeah, you go, Marth. They won't face each other anyway, so... Source needed those points, but lots happened at the bottom. 2 tournaments left, and Captain Falcon has finally, he's got a win. He's going to go on to win this tournament. I can't believe that. That's mad. So Ness, 4 for 6. Oh no. 3 for 7, sorry. No, Ness, you're in more trouble than that, mate. Moving you down to 57th. Whereas Captain Falcon, 1 for 6. He's gone from 63rd to 61st, which is pretty appalling. He has got a lot to do if he wants to avoid relegation, but it's a good start. And then finally, we've got Cloud versus Pichu, which should be an interesting fight. Cloud, now 49th. Which is really bad. Pichu is 25th. And the robots have everyone through right now, so they've got 3 wins, whereas the Fuels only have 1, and it's Daisy. So the Fuels have lost Incineroar and Sonic, who are 2 really good fighters, and when they're fighting for the top, it's pretty appalling. But then I say that, and the Vipers also only have 1 fighter through. Now, they do have Sephiroth, who's obviously an absolute tank. So, potentially, not a Vipers or Fuels, but the final robot is through, and Pichu is knocked Cloud really far down into relegation. So, so much going on, guys. Cloud, I keep doing that. Cloud is 3 for 7, which is the new group. A lot of people in that bracket. And Pichu is 7 for 6. So where does that leave Cloud? That puts Cloud in 55th. That is so bad. That is... I thought my boy would be better than that. Pichu, on the other hand, is now 21st. So, again, D tier. Oh, no. No. 21st is C tier. That's pro status. So anyway, that's a lot of robots through. a lot happened there, so we're going to take a breather. We're going to go jump over to the archives, and maybe I'll show you some of the changes that I've done. Maybe. So, here we are, guys, and this is what I've been working on. So, I've made this little tournament table that should hopefully, apart from at the start, obviously I had a bit of a mare, but should hopefully make things quicker for me to give you information of where the fighters have gone, like if they've moved up, moved down. We'll have a quick look, and let's look at my best friend Simon here. Just because I've made mistakes beforehand, Simon is a good example. So, there you can see that he fights for the Le Mans. The little E there means he's part of the Emerald Crystal League. The 45 underneath means that that was where he was ranked prior to the fight. And then the 38 is a live update. So the 38 means that, yeah, that's basically where he's ranked now. Anyway, if I want to put Simon through into the next round, I go on that and click SI. And up comes Simon in this custom font that I've made. And he's through to the next round. And it'll also match up crystal fights. So underneath there, you can see Mega Man versus Snake will be a crystal match because the E has gone blue. But anyway, just thought I would show you that. And then let me show you all of the other things that I usually show you. Again, guys, we're going to miss out on the fighters' overall rank and just save that for the end because there's a lot of exciting things going on. But we will take a look at the top teams. And as you can see at the bottom, it's becoming a bit closer and there's some big fights to have. So we've got the Shroom Dogs at the bottom on -12, but they are joint with Gorilla Limon, who are also -12. Funny enough, they have the exact same wins and losses. Then you've got the Source there on -9. The Tech have slipped. I don't know if they've slipped, to be honest. They're in minus figures now. They're on -3. Dudes are on -2. And then the Robots had 4 fighters through there, so they're on 9 points. And the Fuels are on 12. Now, I know the Vipers are running away on 17, but if the Robots continue to win, that could things could change right at the final hurdle. And then finally, oh, not finally actually, have a quick look at the 2 crystal matches. Look at these beautiful colours. So yeah, in the crystal matches, as you can see in Sapphire on the left, Sheik's now won a 3rd fight against Wolf, as I said earlier. And on the Topaz in the right, Ice Climbers have beaten Isabel. And now finally, we've got the Dream Team. So, starting from the bottom, Roy's Boys on 36 with... They're just Daisy through at the moment. Unknown with a good few fighters through, I think. Yeah, Mewtwo, Zelda, Sheik, all of them. All of Unknown's fighters are through, which means the distance between Unknown and Roy's Boys has skyrocketed and moves closer to Wah, who's on 43. When Life Gives You Lemons on 46. Team Nuggets slipping to 3rd on 51 now. Team Movewell 53 and still miles away, even though all of the Wonder Boys fighters are out, is the Wonder Boys. So is this an opportunity for Team Movewell to catch up with all of their fighters through? Let's just wait and see. So yeah, hope you like the new function, guys. Don't know if that was interesting to you or not, but I thought I'd share it anyway because I've spent so much time on it. Anyway, on to the next round. And I'm stoked because I've got all this information. But firstly, Simon versus Ike for the Le Mans. Guaranteed Le Mans fighter through to the 3rd round. But who's it going to be? Is it going to be Ike, who's ranked... Now, some numbers have moved. So Ike is now ranked 23rd at the start of this. I don't want to change that. Oh no, what am I doing? Still learning. Still learning. I don't know what I've done here. Who knows? Anyway, it doesn't matter right now. It will matter eventually. Speaking in crazy time. Anyway, Simon is ranked 38 and Ike is ranked 23rd. That's what I've got in the matter at the moment. I don't want Simon to win. I want Ike to win. Ike's actually better, so... Another Limon forming a bit of a better team here. Ike is technically a pro at the moment. But Ike's also technically dead at the moment. Right, a good win for Simon there. Who's on 6 for 6. And the world rejoices as Ike is on 7 for 7. So neutral game for Ike. And Simon gets through. Now, interestingly enough, Simon is in the Emerald League, and this is an Emerald Crystal match. So there could be 2 wins up for grabs here. But we'll just see. So, Simon, 29th. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. So, that's what I was going to look at, the Crystal match. So Simon has one win where he beats Sora. Worst day in the Gamma League. And Snake has 1 win. Oh my god, is it right? Okay, so Snake has 1 win against Mega Man, which means Snake has beaten Mega Man before, and Mega Man has 1 win against Simon. So could be big points for anyone here. There's a lot of people have Mega Man in their dream team, whereas only Team Uber will have Snake. And it's worked out for them as both Dogs fighters, both Emerald League fighters. Which means the Dogs have got through, obviously. And so has Snake. So, Mega Man is on 10 for 7. Mega Man needed that because he's now gone down to 14th. Whereas Snake is on 7 for 6. So, goes into the pro stages. So, let's put Snake there. And he's now 23rd. So, yeah, Mega Man slipped from 9th to 14th there. Next up, we've got Ice Climbers versus the Titan, that is King Dedede, who at the moment is 3rd, but that's just because him and Sephiroth are like so close. So Snake's beaten Mega Man twice now. Can he beat Simon to make it a 3rd win? Crazy times ahead. All that matters right now is that Ice Climbers can beat King Dedede, and at the moment they're doing pretty darn well, if you ask me. Small level as well, and they are really hounding him. Surely they're going to win this. Well, they almost died there. Oh god, I am known to jinx things, and this is looking like the perfect time for something to be jinxed. Come on, one big hit. No, don't get that. King Dedede gets that final smash. That is going to be... No, Ice Climbers have got it. Which means, yes, Ice Climbers take the victory, which is absolutely incredible, because King Dedede, I don't like him that much, I'm not going to lie. So he's on 16 for 5, so it still keeps him in 3rd because he's so high up anyway. And Ice Climbers are on 9 for 6, which moves him to 14th. So, interestingly enough, Ice Climbers, who are in my dream team by the way, are climbing those ranks very nicely. You love to see it. And that's obviously a win. Robots finally being knocked out and a win for the dudes. So next up, Sephiroth from the Vipers. Can he continue his winning streak and make his way to 1st? Versus another good fighter, Zelda, who's ranked 13th. So, okay, Sephiroth and Olimar are on joint points. I think I mentioned that before, but you know, it don't matter. I believe both of these fighters have... No, I can't think if Zelda won gold or silver. She's definitely won one. It does not matter. Sephiroth is through with ease, to be honest. Zelda, 9 for 7. Gone to 16th, whereas Sephiroth, 19 for 5. And officially, as of this point, takes 1st place. Which is crazy. Sephiroth is the best fighter at the moment. Wow. Who'd have thunk it? That's what I want to know. Right, Jigglypuff versus Sheik. So can the Limon continue their bit of a winning streak? Or not, in a nutshell. Hopefully so, but we'll see. This does so much for the dream teams in the middle, but I can't even comprehend, to be honest. So Jigglypuff and Team Uber, and when life gives you lemons. Sheik, obviously only for Team Unknown. But this win is crucial because that would pull Unknown 1 point behind WAC. There's only 2 tournaments left after that, which is 1 chance for all of your fighters to start getting some wins. It's crunch time. Anyway, no one's picked up this final Smash. Sheik's picked it up. Game, set, and match. Could be. Okay, so that was chaotic. So tough times for Jigglypuff there and the Limon, who just when they look like they're going to do well, slip a little bit. Jigglypuff's now in 45th. And Sheik, well, Sheik was 9th. And is now 8th. So that is crazy talk. Sheik. 9th. Oh no, 8th, sorry. What am I saying? Sheik's 8th now, yeah. So that means Sheik's technically an all-star. Did not see that one coming. Anyway, win for the robots there. Now Daisy from the Fuels, the last Fuels fighter in the tournament, versus Byleth from the robots. So can the robots get another fighter through after losing King Dedede to the amazing Ice Pocket? I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I want Byleth to win this just because, like, I don't want the Fuels to keep winning. And Daisy's in everyone's dream teams, and I can't afford those numbers. But there is an extra life there. Byleth has picked it up and has got the time to use it. So Daisy got knocked back then. Because of that, Byleth's picked up another stock life. Despite looking like she's going to win anyway, she's got an even safer barrier now, and this should surely be game over. Now this is notoriously a huge level as well, so if the time does go down, I'm not sure if Byleth will win by having an extra life, because I've not faced those challenges yet. Byleth has also picked up a final Smash, and is making real light work of Daisy here. Now this could be costly for Daisy, who's in 46th. So this will move her straight back into relegation. Obviously she was a draft fighter as well anyway. But Byleth has landed the special and Daisy is gone. Like, she stood no chance there. Byleth 9 for 6. Now 14. Daisy, like I said, you're going to be in trouble now. 4 for 7. 48. So that is still above relegation. Just about, though. Just about. Byleth in 14th. And another win for the robots, can I add? It's pretty huge. Anyway, Mewtwo carrying on a winning streak maybe in 47th versus Marth, who's 30th. And the source is not last fighter, because we've got the Falcon. The Falcon, who has his first win of this tournament, the biggest shock so far. Probably King Dedede loses the biggest shock so far, but let's just increase the hype of Captain Falcon. We lost more of the boys, so we might as well home in on someone. And Marth has thrown explosive at Mewtwo. And it's worked, and Mewtwo is dead, and Marth gets the win for the source. That's huge. Marth on 7 for 6. Out of nowhere, Marth has gone into 24th, which would make Marth a pro. I don't know how that's happened. Mewtwo, 3 for 7. So Mewtwo's in deep shit now, and is in 54th. Whereas Marth is 24th. It's the lowest pro there can be, but who cares? That's great news. The Source building a little team as well. Lots is happening. Speaking of the Source, here we go. Robots versus Source, with Pichu ranked 21st versus Captain Falcon ranked 61st. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, not much good, to be honest. Every time he looks like he's going to do well, Pichu picks up another great attack. Keeps using that thunder move. Right, Falcon's not giving up yet. Pichu has picked up a baseball. It's not killed Falcon. Come on. Oh, how's Falcon not won that? That was almost guaranteed victory. He even did the final smash and everything. It does not matter. Oh no. Falcon. He was doing so well. Oh god. I say he was doing so well. He wasn't really, was he? Inevitable. 1 for 7. 63rd for Captain Falcon. He's actually not the worst fighter anymore though. As Pichu moves on 8 for 6. Bowser Jr. Roy the Boy is the worst fighter. Who saw that coming? No one did. No one. Oh, Pichu. Huge news. From 17th. Craziness. So another pro. As we move into the next round, where there's a lot of top tier fighters here. The only fighter that's not is Simon, who's in D tier. Everyone else is either an all-star or a pro. So here we go, another crystal match. Simon versus Snake for the Emerald. Snake looking for his third, and Simon looking for his second. And obviously a huge match for the Limon. Let's have a look at team rank. Yeah, Limon are on -13, and Dogs are on -12, so a win here for Simon could be huge for the Limon, who will get a point advantage over the Dogs, which is usually not what happens, and they're usually stuck behind them. But Simon got caught between two bombs and just literally mugged himself off. The Limon are out, believe it or not. But it's great news for Snake fans. I like Snake, he's a good fighter. 8 for 6. And Simon on 6 for 7. And this is really interesting for the Dream Team. But we'll have a look at that in a bit. Oh. Let's do that. Let's do that. Snake. Sorry, yes, I'm there. So Snake's now in 19th. So he went from 23rd to 19th. So he's still a pro. Safety in numbers. Anyway, rank number 1, Sephiroth versus Ice Climbers. Now, I'm pretty sure these guys have fought before, and I'm pretty sure Ice Climbers beat them. Beat Sephiroth, sorry. Other way around. Let's get there quick. Oh, don't watch this fight. Ice Climbers. Yeah, Ice Climbers have beaten Sephiroth before, so, you know, I'm expecting huge things here. Can Ice Climbers, ranked 13th at the moment, beat number 1? They have got a bullet bill which can do huge damage but can also do some terrible things. They're not using it yet. I don't know what happened there. They've still not used the bullet bill, they're timing it. They want to use it at the right time. When's that going to be? Never known anyone to hold on to a bullet bill for this long. They timed it perfectly! They've timed it perfectly and beaten Sephiroth again. That is so huge. So, Sephiroth, 19 for 6. Putting him in, moved back down to second, going into the last few tournaments. And Ice Climbers get a win, and that should put them pretty high. They're now 10th. They're now 10th. And one of my Dream Team stars, you know. That's huge. I need that. I need that so bad. Right, anyway. Sheik versus Byleth. So we're going to have a robot guaranteed in the semi-finals. Sheik is ranked 8th and Byleth is ranked 14th. So this is all about all-star chasing now. Sheik's obviously won the tournament or come second before. I really need to... Let's have a look at league winners. That would be easy. Yeah, Sheik won. Beating Mega Man in the final. That was so much easier just looking at that. But Sheik has lost this, and Byleth wins. Byleth on 10 for 6 now in 11th. And Sheik's going to fall also on 10 for 6. But in 10th. So one space above. That's huge news for Byleth. And a few more wins here could see Byleth move into an all-star rank. How far is she behind? It's open game, to be honest. Even Ice Climbers could potentially get their way into all-star at this point. Because Meta Knight's on 6, and so are most of them. Right, Marth for the energy source versus Pichu for the robots. So if Pichu does get through here, that will be a guaranteed robot in the final. So far, Pichu is smashing. But it doesn't matter. I don't know what happened there, but Marth turned it around very quickly. And Marth wins for the source. 8 for 6. Now in 20th, where you've got Pichu, who's on 8 for 7. In 23rd. So, Marth, you can tell I'm surprised. I'm really happy there's a source fighter in. Marth's now 19th. So, moved from 24th to 19th. Crazy. Right, Snake is 18th versus Ice Climbers, who are now in 9th. So a win here could be absolutely mahoosive for the Climbers and for my dream team. So I'm still 2 points behind Team Uberwell, but a win here could do me some good. The gap for the Wonder Boys and Team Uberwell is 11, so that's happening. That's happening in the background. Right, who's my money on, you ask? Gotta be Ice Climbers. Gotta be Ice Climbers. Ooh, that's a big hit. Ice Climbers win! Just like that, Snake is out on 8 for 7. Putting him in 24th. Whereas Ice Climbers should now technically be in all-star position. A win here for Ice Climbers would be absolutely massive. That would make them pretty solid in their chances of becoming an all-star. I like it, I like it. So where did they start? At the start of this tournament they were 22nd. So what a change around that thing. That's a climb for you. Right, and then finally, Byleth versus Marth for that last spot in the finals. The dudes haven't had a win since Link, I think it was. Oh goodness. Yeah, Ice Climbers come second before against King Dedede, so they've got a silver medal. But apart from that, they have not been in the final. They've not won a final. Seems to be a really cool fight. This is an excellent Fire Emblem fight, and at the moment it's pretty even Stevens for all you Stevens out there. Come on, Marth. Do it for the source. It's intense. There's a lot going on. I can't even keep up. Feels like Marth is against it. Yeah, I did think so there. What a shame that is. So,
no hesitation.
Marth's on 8 for 7. That's a pretty good performance from Marth, who's 24th, could still be a pro. Whereas Byleth, 11 for 6. So, is literally just behind Ice Climbers. So this fight has just become a lot more important. So, both on the same points. Ice Climbers are 8th, and Byleth is 9th. So a win here is going to be more than huge. This is an all-star battle. This is craziness. Damn. Here we go. Obviously, I'm rooting for Ice Climbers. Let's go, Ice Climbers. Funnily enough, the robots haven't actually had an alpha fighter. Oh no, this isn't in the alpha league anyway. This is the beta league. So I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, you know the rules here. Only the winner stands a chance of qualifying for the Grand Championship. I keep forgetting this is the beta league. Come on, Ice Climbers. Strange old level to have a final on. Byleth is storming at the moment. Absolutely storming. Oh. It seemed like Ice Climbers were against the ropes from the start. But Byleth absolutely kicked ass there. So where does that put our friends? So Ice Climbers are now 11 for 7, which puts them in 10th. And Byleth, which is the interesting one, is now 12 for 6, which actually puts Byleth in 7th. So when we look at those rankings in a minute, there is going to be some absolute crazy times to look at. Like, I don't know who's where. Byleth wins, and Ice Climbers come second. So, congratulations to the robots on getting Byleth through. This is another Beta League fighter they've got through. Who have they got through? I keep saying got through. King Dedede obviously has 2 places. Sheik. And that's that. But that's 4 spots in those in the qualifying rounds. So it's looking like the robots could get someone through to the final without even winning an Alpha League. But anyway, let's have a look at the archives, and congratulations once again to Byleth. I'm not going to lie, I really needed a wee there, which is why I might have lost steam a little bit at the end. I was like, oh yeah, this is good. But I understand that's too much information. Nevertheless, I need to give Byleth her lap of honour, which didn't do. Claps all round. Yeah, well done, Byleth. There you go. I feel better now. Then I realised that it's just not me. It's just not me to say congratulations. And what a fantastic tournament that was. A lot of new fights, a lot of exciting things happened, and a lot has happened within the table. So, like I said before, let's hop on over to the archives. Okay, we're back in the room. So, we'll start with the Dream Team, as there's not really much change, to be honest. The gap between the second and third has closed. Me and third. And yeah, everything's a bit close in the middle, but there's one tournament left for all of these fighters, so hopefully someone can catch up with the Wonder Boys. I don't think. It's 11 wins behind. It doesn't seem doable. Anyway, crystal matches. We've got the one I just thought I'd show is the Emerald match, because obviously Snake beat Mega Man and Simon there. So that was a real success for him as he continues on towards victory in that league. And as for the team ranks, so shocker, I've only just looked at this, but looking at the top, the robots have taken the fuels with an absolute beast of a beta tournament there, and are now 5 points behind the Vipers. Again, 2 tournaments left, baby, that is it. So the fuels are now in third, once the very dominant team, with the dudes in 4th with -1, the tech in 5th with -4, the Source with -9, the Dogs with -12, and Limon -14. Not much changed at the bottom. And then finally, let's have a look at the fighter rank. Now, I completely didn't mention this because I didn't know, to be honest, but Byleth's actually won, come second before in one of the tournaments, lost against King Dedede, I think it was. So that was Byleth's second final. So both her and Ice Climbers were silver medalists, which means they don't advance through to a qualifier. So to get gold for one of them was awesome and huge. But anyway, that aside, let's have a look at the rankings. So with there only being one tournament left, I'm just going to talk about all the exciting fighters. So Oliver and Sephiroth on joint points, but with Sephiroth with that extra win there on 19, he is technically first. And when I finalise it all, Sephiroth would be first. So it's a huge few matches now if Oliver wants that top space. King Dedede there in third. Ganondorf in 4th. Any tournament win for these guys would be automatic, what's the word? MVP. I don't know what I was looking for. Link has somehow remained up there, but seems to be slipping a little bit. With Villager joint are there on 7 points. And then a new entry with Byleth. 1 gold, 1 silver, now on 12 for 6 and on 6. With a 2-point gap between 9th place, which could mean that Byleth could somehow become an all-star out of nowhere. And then Robin there on 8th after coming second in that last tournament. So as for the pros, we've got Meta Knight, we've got Ice Climbers, Sheik. Meta Knight, considering, went out in the first round there, just about held on, and is still up there quite high. Ice Climbers, Sheik, and then a couple of the Alpha League fighters with Kirby, Little Mac, Dark Pit, Mega Man there, with still a pro, but not really getting any closer to being an all-star. And then you've got the rest of the pros there. I can skip all this part, to be honest. This is all like the middle ground. All these people are relatively safe. Now, to be unsafe would be -4, which, just due to randomness, Yoshi is actually in 48th and is also -4, but is managing to avoid relegation. So it's the time in these next few tournaments for these fighters to win any fights and just try and get themselves above ground. Now, to be on -4, when you look at the bottom, so you look at your Bowser Juniors, Roy the Boy, sorry, God, I called him by his old name. Roy the Boy, if he wins this tournament, gets 5, he'll still be on -1, so he'll probably avoid relegation, but it won't be a very big score. But yeah, we've got Captain Falcon getting his first win, which again, that one win could actually help him if he manages to actually win the tournament. Now, the bad news is if you get to the semi-finals, you get +4. If you get to the finals, sorry, and lose, you get +4, -1. So you're only gaining 3 points. So some of these fighters at the bottom are dead set and gone, to be honest with you. They are going to struggle. So farewell to them. But we've come here. Thank you so much for being patient with me, guys. I've learned so much along the way, and hopefully season 2 there'll be some smooth changes and yeah, loads of more interactive things as well. But for now, 2 tournaments left, 1 Alpha League and 1 Beta League, and then after that we go through to the qualifying rounds where all the second place Alpha fighters fight the top place Beta fighters. That was a mouthful. To see who gets the last 8 spots in the finals, and they face in the Grand Championship against the 8 Alpha League winners. If that didn't make sense, watch the tutorial videos, because that'll be a lot easier. But yeah, almost to the finishing point now, so strap yourselves in, guys. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.